Hey guys, how are you guys doing? In today's video, I want to be talking about achieving oneness within yourself. This is actually something really important for every single individual because whenever we face some problems, this is the real solution. Not to the problems, but how to deal with the problems. There's a term called divide et impera in Latin. The meaning of this term is divide, then control. This is the way how Roman Empire was actually controlling the small ethnic groups which could have been attacking to the Roman Empire itself and destroying it. But instead, what Roman Empire did was Empire caused some problems within the tribes, and that way it didn't allow them to come together and connect with each other. So what happened was, instead of dealing with a big, strong power, Roman Empire had easily controlled these small powers. The interesting thing about this is our minds actually work the exact same way. You see, sometimes in our lives we go through some problems. We go through a ton of problems, whether it be at school, relationships with family or the person that you are in love with, financial problems and so on. And each time, whenever one of these problems come, they make some place in your mind. And your mind starts to split in some way. So one side is dealing with this problem, one side is dealing with that problem. An example for you. Have you ever been into that situation in which you think about multiple problems, such as, oh my god, I have to be preparing my exam, oh my god, my father's going to be killing me because I'm late, oh my god, my financial situation is so... The thing is, the way to deal with this is actually very easy. Your problems are actually using the same method of dividing you and controlling you by that way. What we are going to be doing is we're going to be uniting the whole powers that are inside of you. We're going to be fighting every single problem that you have one by one. What I mean by that is, instead of being occupied by multiple problems in your mind, you're going to be present at the moment. The way to do that is meditating. So what you're going to be doing is taking some amount of time, and during that time doing nothing, but instead what you're going to be doing is focusing on your breath and staying doing nothing. You're going to be getting back to yourself. You're going to be uniting your powers. You're going to be present at the moment. What this is going to be doing is something extremely powerful. Then after this point, you can be thinking about your problems one by one. You're not going to be like, oh my god, what should I be doing about this? What should I be doing about that? Like, you're not going to be confused. You're going to be thinking in a logical way. The way you're going to be dealing with your problems is going to be something like this. Okay, so I have a problem with math. Let's say I solve it at 5 p.m. Actually, it's not a big problem, obviously. What I can do is, I can actually solve it within half an hour. Then yeah, I call my father and I apologize him for being late. And when it comes to the financial case, I think for a few months, the amount of money that I have in my hand can actually make it happen. So all I have to be doing is focusing on my studies in the proper way. And after that, what I'm going to be doing is focusing on the business course that I've joined and trying to get the best out of it. This is the way you deal with the problems. The thing is, there never be a case in your life where you have just one problem to deal with. Every time, in every phase of your life, you're going to be facing multiple problems. So the way to deal with them is basically being present, collecting your whole powers, and fighting them one by one. By this way, you're going to be seeing the changes. See you in the next video.